Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Ram from RamsTheNameCom, and I'm here with Look at mySnikt with another leisurely debate. We haven't done this in a while.
Yes, we do, sir. Wait. Our second edition. You want to tell them what happened?
Oh yes, our our recording footage got corrupted last time, so we have to redo this whole entire cause debate all over again. And the funny thing about the cause debate that we did a while back, a week ago, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes long. So we need to cut that down. We need to cut it down to like 45 minutes. So this is a do-over for both, the corrupted footage,
yes,
and because, it's too long. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Who's gonna sit through that? So,
yeah, seriously, it's a good game. And last time we did so good on the first edition. 1 hour and 30 minutes of good talk of the Cars game. Yet, we start rambling after that 1 hour and a half.
Yes. So yeah, Cars for the PS2. It's a great game, but it has a few problems here and there about its overall message. Because in the movie, they talk about how drifting is like the most important thing about the whole entire concept of cars. That you need to learn how to drift. You need to know how to go left to go right and right to go left. But
yes,
in the main mission races, there's 5 main mission races that they build up to train Lightning McQueen, because Lightning McQueen has to train to do these 5 NASCAR races to get the Piston Cup. These races have nothing to do with drifting. They're just moving around in a circle and then doing some pit stop mini games. No drifting whatsoever.
Which is close.
And you're training throughout this whole entire Cars PS2 game to learn how to drift, how to jump properly, how to speed boost, all the 9 yards of the Cars Universe racing mechanics stuff. But yeah, in the main NASCAR championship races, none of that. It's just flat out move around in a circle, no drifting, no turning. Well, I mean, there's slight turning, but it's not, drifting. It's not complete. You can jump, apparently, in the NASCAR missions, and that's something stupid. Like, why would you want to jump in the NASCAR missions? I have done that a few times, and it's actually kind of useful. You can jump over, like, the green guy. What is his name? What's the green guy's name, Snit?
Chick Hicks. Chick Hicks.
Chick Kicks.
Well,
you can jump over him.
Don't stutter like that. Don't stutter. Yeah.
So, anything we gotta say about the drifting mechanic? How do you like it?
Well, I love it, except for the fact that tilting, in my opinion, is better.
Yes.
Unless you don't know how to coordinate yourself, you will literally roll around, and it'll take a couple seconds just to get back up. But that's only if you're bad at tilting. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done tilting yet because I only played about 2 hours of this game, around chapter 3 of the game. So there's 5 chapters, or like 5 main NASCAR missions in the game. I only got up to like chapter 3, so I haven't done the tilting mechanic. So Stick can tell you everything about the tilting mechanic. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good.
It's good. There's no tutorial to this. I don't know if the game actually does tell you if you can tilt or not, but I figured it out when I pressed L1. And you basically you can use it in the first race if you want to.
Cool.
Yeah. And I don't understand what's it called? Drifting power drive, what's it called?
Power slide?
No name for it?
Power slide? Yeah.
Yeah, I barely use that. I used to think that there's a fusion of power slide and tilting, but no, you're just tilting when you combine them, so power slide isn't even working when you fuse them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you hold down L1 and R1, it's just L1 doing all the work. L1 is tilting.
So, I'm going to talk briefly about how I acquired this game. Why did I buy this game? Your story is not that complicated. All you did was your brother. It was Christmas, and you got it for Christmas. That's it. That's all it was. But for me, I went to a flea market, and I wanted to get this game for the Xbox original, But the thing is, the only person at the flea market who was selling this for the Xbox original was a little kid who was like 8 years old. So me, as a guy in his mid-20s, am I really gonna go around and say, hey little kid, I want to buy your Cars game? Not for my kid, but because I love cars and I just want to play this game. Yeah, it just feels weird, so I decided to just wait until I looked around until I, found like an adult who had this copy of this game, and I said, hey, I'll buy this off of you, and I ended up paying $8 for the PS2 version of this game.
Oh, that's $5 too much.
Yeah. And the kid was selling it for $3, by the way. The kid was selling the Xbox version for $3. And the Xbox version should be the best version of the game because, it has better textures, better graphics, slightly better graphics.
Lighting.
Yeah, better lighting and stuff. So, let's talk about the mini-games. How do you love the mini-games in this Cars game? Because mini-games...
Yeah, that's one problem we have with the first debate, is that we didn't talk about the later mini games. I forgot. I can't remember what they're called, but something along the lines of car heist race, something like that, where you play as the 4 thugs in the beginning of the Cars movie. Basically, what you gotta do is you gotta play all 3 except for Snot Rods. The guy who sneezes all the time, and he does a booster every time he sneezes. You don't play that guy for some reason. I don't know why, but you play one car at a time. You don't get to choose. You have to catch up to Mac the trucker, and that's basically it. Yeah, you have to steal stuff inside his truck. That's the mission. It's really good.
Wow. I didn't know about this mission yet because, like I said before, I only got up to chapter 3 out of 5 chapters in this game, so I had no clue about this yet. I haven't recorded footage for the Cars debate. The Cars review yet.
Yeah.
So.
And don't worry about the cars you have to pass on the road. The minigame is so easy. The timer is so high that you're gonna get them no matter how many times you bump into the other cars along the way. It's too easy. Yeah, but it's fun.
Okay. So,
and then, yep.
What do you think about the cow tipping or tractor tipping minigame?
Now that game is kind of difficult, especially the later levels, of course. Since I had to fight with the camera a lot, I just didn't like the direction of the camera that it was putting me in. It always, put me, it always faced towards the middle of the map, and I was wanted to face towards Mater all the time, or check around to see if Frank, the tractor, I believe. Yeah, Frank the tractor, so you know where he's gonna show up. Because you don't want to be surprised by him if he's just right behind you, but your camera is just up ahead, and it's not helping you out to play that Frank is nearby. Yeah. It's a good mini game.
For me, there's some minor glitches or minor mechanics that are a little bit off in that game, such as in order to tip a tractor in the game, you have to sneak up just right next to it and then hit the the honk button. But the thing is, since it should be like a sound mechanic that would make the tractors tilt, why can't you do that while on a different level ground? Because in the game there's 2 different leveled grounds. There's either A, you're on top of a little you're either A on top of the ground, like the grass, or B in a trench or a tunnel underneath the grass. So there's 2 different levels of the game. And the thing is, if you're in the trench and you want to honk at the tractor, you can't. It won't let you. And then if you want to honk at the tractor while you're on top of the grass and not in the trench, you can't, because the tractor in the trench somehow doesn't, hear you.
Yeah, it's more of a poking mechanism than a honking mechanism.
Yeah.
You gotta poke him.
You gotta poke him in the butt. So, there's also this little mechanic where you gotta push a wheelbarrow and into one of the trenches, and then you can cross the trench like a bridge. But the thing is, the physics are a little bit off because sometimes you can push it on the side of the wheelbarrow, and it will move either backwards or forwards. And sometimes if it moves too far backwards, then you're screwed. You can't move it forward, and then you screw up, and you gotta reset the whole entire level. It's weird. And sometimes when I'm pushing the wheelbarrow forward, it doesn't move. It just stays still, and I have to keep pushing and pushing. It's just broken. It won't move. And there's a time limit. There's a time limit in the game, so if you stay there like too long, then screw you. The game doesn't, let you move on. You gotta restart.
No, actually, if you put the wheelbarrow or whatever in front of a tractor and you can't get it because of that, the game will restart the level for you.
I know, but I meant if you move it backwards, like if there's two trenches, one behind you, one in front of you, then you move it the wrong trench, or then you're screwed.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
That's so mean. And I'm glad in that level that when you're getting flashed by the lights, when the lights notice you, you don't instantly lose. It takes a good couple of seconds, maybe 3 seconds to lose. Yeah.
So how do you think Frank the tractor sees you with these lights? Is it like a security cam on the lights, or do you think he just has pretty good eyesight when it's lit up and he can see you from a distance?
I thought about this for a little bit, and I think he has. I didn't see in a cutscene. He probably has one of those earbuds. He has an earbud that'll trigger an alarm and let him know that there's someone out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you honk your horn, he doesn't hear it. He's in a set path, and he'll always move around the same exact path. Whether or not you honk a horn near him, he's not to move in your direction. He's just gonna go on a set path over and over again on a loop. So that doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, the main problem with Frank is that his I don't know what that thing is called, where it crushes the things right in front of him. The wheel destroy or something, I have no idea. But that thing that he uses to destroy things is so loud that he can barely hear anything around him. Yeah, that's his problem. So I guess you could say he's almost deaf.
Yeah. Okay, move on to the next minigame. What about Luigi's tire rescue minigame? How did you like that? I didn't like it at all. The physics are a little bit off. I know I don't like it. Yeah, the physics are a little bit off of Luigi. Because compared to...
He's the worst car to play as in the game.
Yes, because Lightning McQueen, he's a normal-sized car. You're used to him and how he turns, and then all of a sudden, boom, you get Luigi, and Luigi, since he's a small, compact car, he kind of turns around like a tank. It takes a little bit of time and practice to get used to how he turns, left and to the right. And with these Luigi tile missions, you gotta go long distance in the open world environment to find these tiles spread around the environment. Sometimes they're way far out in the distance, sometimes they're pretty close. And after collecting all like 10 tiles or 12 tiles, it depends on the specific count. As soon as you get all those tiles, you gotta go all the way back to Luigi's tile shop. And yeah, that's a little bit tedious. Sometimes I collect all the tiles and then, oh, nope, the time is out. I cannot come back. I cannot win the mission. I gotta do it again. It's so much
terrible.
Fun. It's so much fun. I love it so much. Mamma mia.
But my theory is that you have a timer to collect these tires because either they're gonna rust up or someone's gonna steal them. Either way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not the hubcap, it's just the rubber of the tile, so it's not gonna rust or anything.
Oh. Okay, then someone's gonna steal it then. Alright, that's it. There we go.
Yeah. So, how...
And that,
okay.
Yeah.
Move on? What do you want? Say.
Would you call that useless backwards ability as a minigame? Or not?
Yeah, I'll say it's a minigame. It's like a Simon Says minigame with Mater.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So the backwards mechanic, it doesn't do much. It doesn't change much. All it does is left is now right and right is now left, and that's it. So it doesn't make you do the back button as the forward button. It doesn't do that. It just makes the same gas button to move forward. And it's a little bit weird, but okay.
Yeah, you need to press circle 2 times to turn backwards, and then do the same thing again to turn forward, whatever.
Yeah.
I've tested this out on different cars. Nothing changes. If you think using this on Mater is going to make them go faster, don't do it. I've already tested this out. Yeah, I've been told that, you know, cars have special different abilities, but that's not true. That's not true. Sure, they have different way to handle, but they have no special abilities. No.
Yeah. So yeah, the minigame is pretty bad. I mean, it's simple. I got past in one shot, but apparently Snit over here, it took a few times for him to beat it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And that I'm pretty sure I was talking about that race bucket, the bucket race, whatever it's called, with we play as Mater.
Yeah.
That one was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I guess I'll talk about it right now as fast as I can. Okay, long story short, I tried to beat it 3 times, I lost, and then after I gave a break on it for a good 4 hours, I beat it on my first try after I gave a break. Usually I would get 4th or 6th place, but after my break, I got 1st place immediately. Nothing changed except for the AI going easy on me. That was so weird. There's always this big theory around that people say that if you keep on trying one level and fail, the game will just go easier on you for some reason. You know, I've never believed that, but I kind of do right now.
So the game thinks you're like some kind of a weak sauce player? Some weakling?
Yeah. And then it goes easy on me.
So, let's move on to the piston cup mechanic. Do you like how it's like Battle for Bikini Bottom, where you gotta collect a certain amount of piston cups instead of spatulas, and then if you get enough piss cups, then you can move on to the next NASCAR mission. There's 5 NASCAR missions. If you get all the piston cups for a certain amount, then you can move on to the next NASCAR mission. But the thing is, there's a little bit of an off-center with the amount of piston cups you can get, because sometimes you get enough piston cups, but the thing is, the next NASCAR mission does not unlock yet until you complete all the basic story missions that go with the chapters.
Yes.
So there's like 5 chapters. If you beat only like a handful of chapter 1 missions, and you do have enough piston cups, then the next chapter 2 NASCAR race will not unlock. You cannot unlock it until you finally get all the chapter 1 missions complete. And it's kind of stupid.
I had enough piston points to unlock 2 NASCAR races, but since I didn't go with the main story, I didn't unlock them, so
yeah. I had like 75 piss cups, and I unlocked like 2 NASCAR missions for it. But the thing is, I cannot get those NASCAR missions. I have enough piston cups for them, but I cannot get them yet until I beat the story missions and stuff. It's stupid. And you can't really tell the difference between a story mission and a minigame or a side mission to do for bonus points. You can't tell the difference for some of it. Like, I guess, like...
unless you... Yeah.
I guess, like, the tractor tipping and the Luigi to the rescue missions or side missions, and not, like, story or main story missions. And then with, the military vehicle, the general, the sergeant?
Sergeant's boot camp?
Yeah, Sergeant's boot camp. I thought that was like a side mission, but no, that's a main story mission. You gotta complete that. So.
Those were some good side missions right there. Sergeant's boot camp, I enjoyed doing the obstacle. My problem with me is that I didn't realize that you could, or I forgot that I could jump in the game.
Yeah.
It took me until the last part of Sergeant's Boot Camp to realize that, oh wait, the game's trying to tell me that I can jump to get past these obstacles. So I finally jumped and I completed it on my first try when I started jumping. Yeah. So just so you know, you can pass the other obstacles except for the last one without jumping. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand what he's trying to teach you because you Lightning McQueen. You're already the fastest driver around, so I'm not sure what he's trying to teach you there. Yeah, he was fun anyway.
Wait, I thought the Chick McHicks, or whatever his name is the fastest racer around. I thought he's the best. Are you telling me something else I didn't know?
Chick Hicks, the fastest guy around. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Gotta go
Thunder
fast.
before lightning.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You gotta go fast.
No, I'm pretty sure it's thunder before lightning.
Yeah. But, with the physics in this game, how do you like them? Because sometimes you go like spinning around 360 in the midair and just, flat tail it when you jump. That happened to me like a couple of times. Not like a whole lot of times, but a couple of times.
It's pretty good. I really like it, especially when you use the booster up all the way.
Yeah.
And then you jump over the hill. It's very amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Once in a while, you'll get these close-ups of the camera, like you're supposed to do a special stunt, but you can't do a special stunt. I found out that you can actually use the directional arrow pad to move your eyes. And I guess that's what it's meant for. Just move your eyes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you do in real life when someone gets you a close? You just move your eyes around. Is that what you do?
No, it's not the. It's not solely the directional button that can do that. You can also do that with the analog stick as well. So.
Oh man.
Because you can use the directional button to drive the car and turn around and stuff.
Huh. Maybe you can do it in midair.
Yeah.
I must have. Oh well.
Because I showed you that one image, and I have some footage of me just sitting in one spot, idling, and then moving around the analog stick and directional buttons to make his eyes move around and stuff, for like a fun little gimmick joke thing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it was you do it yourself.
Mm-hmm. So let's move on
You want
to
to talk about the
what? We want to talk about
the monster trucks with steroids.
Oh yeah. So let's
So
talk.
those guys
What?
like to yell all the time. You want to say something?
No, you can say it for now. We got like 20 more minutes.
We're not even halfway done yet. It's such a good game. Okay. The first time you meet the monster trucks,
Mhm.
they are yelling. You cannot stop them from yelling, except for that one guy. He's just growling at you. You got the leader. Imagine Transformers. You got the leader sounding like Megatron. The guy to his left sounds like Starscream. I'm not joking around. And the guy to the right is basically Shock Blast growling at you. These are what the monster trucks sound like. It's awesome.
Mhm.
So you race them, but the only way to race them is to get custom made into a monster truck.
Yeah.
After you finish with the race, it's a decent race. I'm not big into monster trucks. They're too slow. It's a little tiny circle race. You can go left or right in a coliseum. NASCAR race. Nothing important, okay?
Mhm.
But after the race, you start yelling at Mater, and Mater's telling you to chill down, and Lightning McQueen says, "Oh, sorry about that." Yeah.
So, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but how's everyone liking the new intro for the Leisure Debates? Took me a while to make that. It took like a week for the CGI to render and stuff. For those who don't know, rendering is like processing or editing a video. If you ever tried using like Windows Movie Maker or like Adobe Premiere, and it takes a long time for it to process a video and convert it to like an MP4 format or something. Yeah, it takes a while for CGI to process and stuff. But yeah, I guess it was worth it because it looks nice, and I think it's a good addition to my channel. So yeah.
You're gonna use it Because you said it took you a whole week.
Yeah, it took a
to
whole
finish it
week
up.
to make it. A whole week. Not to make it though, just for the computer to process the data and put all the textures, the lighting, and all the shabil in it. So yeah.
I would be pissed off if I had to make that and then let my laptop process that for a whole week, never to use it because of bad footage.
Yeah.
My God.
No, the footage is good. It's great footage.
Huh? Oh.
For the you know,
I
the
meant
intro, but not,
yeah.
I meant not for the leisure debate thing, because that got corrupted.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the graphics. How do you like the graphics in this Cars video game?
Yes. I mean, no, it's good. It's good. It's close to the movie graphics. It's very close.
For me,
When you look in the back of the case,
Mhm.
you see it's not exactly graphic like in the game. When you
yeah.
look at the back of the case, it's not. No.
Yeah, the graphics on the back of the case for the PS2 Cars game, they're like upscaled, they're high resolution and stuff. That is nothing like the graphics in the game. The graphics in the game are good, but it's not as good as what's on the back of the cover. So it's a lie. It's a dirty lie. And the thing too, with
I
the
think
graphics,
it meant that to. Yeah.
the thing too, with the graphics in the game is that the graphics have like very high. I don't know, lighting. Like, it's very bright in the game. Like, everything is so bright and white. It's like you're playing a PS Vita game. If you ever played a PS Vita game, there's a lot of games like Uncharted, Golden Abyss, what else? What was the other one? Freedom Wars for the PS Vita, which is an anime game. That game also has very bright lights. Like, everything looks so white in the game. So, yeah, it's the same issue of this Cars PS2 game. Everything looks white. There's like so much bright
White
lights
people.
in this game. So much white people in this game. Ugh, I don't like it.
Hey, at least Dead or Alive Extreme has one black person. I think it's
Voy a
one.
cantar
No, not in
esta
the Dead or Alive
canción
Extreme.
con mucho cariño de
They're like
mi
fine.
corazón a la República
I'm talking about
Dominicana,
Extreme.
la casa del
No,
merengue,
that
la
doesn't have
casa de la
the It just
bachata.
has like,
Voy a
I
cantar
think 6 cows.
esta
All of them are
canción
pretty much Asian.
con mucho
except for
cariño de
one.
mi
Oh.
corazón a la República Dominicana,
people always
la
learn
casa
everything
del
from me.
merengue, la
I know
casa de
everything
la
about Dead or Alive,
bachata.
okay? It's my favorite fighting franchise, and it has. Let's not talk about this. Okay, let's talk about Cars. We don't have time for this.
Okay, yeah.
We can't talk about the movies and Dead or Alive. It's fantastic. Miller's my favorite. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit more about the graphics in Cars. Okay, so there's one graphical error in the Cars game that I catched, and it's in the tractor tipping minigame. In the tractor tipping minigame, whenever you win, Mater says something in the camera, and whenever he says something in the camera, you can look at his teeth texture, and it has like this missing or like an arrow sign on his teeth. So he has like this brown little interlace or texture on his tooth. So yeah, they messed up in the texturing with Mater's cattle model for specifically only the tractor tipping minigames. I don't know why, but yeah, that's there, and it's in the game. I'm not playing this on an emulator. It's in the game. He has like this little graphical error on his tooth. It might have been fixed on maybe later releases or on the Xbox version. I do not know, because sometimes when they release the greatest hits version of a video game for the PS2, they update and fix any problems that they had in the previous version. And I do not have the greatest hits version of this game, so I do not know. It's a small, tiny error. Like, it's not like a big deal. It's just like a tiny little image that's messed up on his tooth. Who cares?
It could be Larry the Cable Guy's Easter egg.
Yeah, maybe he has like something stuck in his teeth, like a little fly or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anything. It looks like a piece of wood or something.
Yeah, I can see Larry the Cable Guy mentioning to one of the developers, "Hey, give him some more brown," something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm. How about the music?
You want to get to those? Yeah.
How about the music?
Oh yeah, the music is good. I know something very peculiar about the music though.
But you gotta admit one thing about the music though. You gotta admit one thing. You gotta admit that I am the best looking guy around.
I said no last time. It's gonna be a no.
Come on, man. This is my show.
What the? 15 minutes left. Oh, let's skip it. So, anyways, there's this one artist who got paid a butt ton from this game. I can tell, because he has about 10 tracks in this soundtrack. What the heck?
Mm-hmm. It was probably very easy to get the the royalty licensing for his music. Like it's probably pretty cheap or something.
I think his name was Bruno something. Not Bruno Mars. There's some other Bruno. Every song in the soundtrack is good except for whatever that Bruno guy has coming up.
Yeah.
In fact, you can change the soundtrack of the game, and you can have no music if you want to. Well, of course you can do that. I'm just saying you can turn off all the songs, basically. So I don't think I've ever heard any music in Bruno because all the songs were turned off.
Yep. For me, there's one song that plays over and over again. It's that one song about, apparently Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen is definitely, apparently, according to the song, the best looking guy around. And I guess he kind of is, because he's like the big celebrity, the head honcho, who's in the town full of hillbillies and country folk or something.
Don't forget about the stripper, Sally.
Yeah, Sally, she has that pinstripe on the back of her tush.
Oh yeah.
Which, if she was a human, that would mean she has a tramp stamp.
That's right. She was actually facing off in a race in the beginning against Mia and Tia for Lightning McQueen's car battery. Yeah.
We can also talk about the headlights.
Yep.
Because Tia and Mia flash those headlights. It's fantastic.
We're your biggest fans, McQueen! And start flashing their little lights.
Yeah. It would have been better if, what was her name again? Sally? Was that her name?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it would have been better if Sally just said, and then she flashed her headlights in the bagel. Wouldn't that been a better scene if she flashed her headlights in the bigger than Tia and Mia's headlights? Would have been the best scene of all time.
And then Lightning McQueen is taking off his wheels. I'm trying here. Come on, I'm trying.
And Mia and Tia, drive away crying because the headlights aren't big enough, or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to put up with Doc then.
No. He's a has-been. Who cares? It's like asking, a fan base to love a celebrity from the 1930s. Like, imagine there's a big name celebrity from the 1930s. He's not a big name anymore. And you're telling everyone oh, he's famous still. Even though he's from the 1930s, he's not famous anymore. So everyone. That's the thing about fame, though. Fame is fleeting. You might be popular now, like Adam Sandler is popular right now. He's in the 90s. But give it 4 years and no one's gonna know who Adam Sandler is. Same with Robert Downey Jr. No one's gonna know who he is. And Owen Wilson, no one's gonna know who he is in 50 years. I can guarantee that. Yeah. But let's talk about cars.
The problem is that
what?
Adam Sandler does voices that are pretty silly and basic. People are going to be copying that and not realizing it.
I mean, he could be a great voice actor, but he hasn't been in a lot of cartoons. He's been in Hotel Transylvania, the movie films that's. He's been in. Wait, I like Hotel Transylvania. Oh, I thought you.
I'm kidding. It's good.
They thought I said
Transylvania.
Let's go watch that movie. It's so cool. But no. Let's go back to cars for the PS2.
Yeah. You want to do delete scenes now?
I guess we can do delete scenes. What's
Oh yeah.
What do you have in mind?
I love this part. Bessie. She's from the first movie, and she basically just put concrete on the roads and squishes everything up. I forget what her name is called, what the vehicle is called. But yeah, there's a part, but it's just a cutscene. The part doesn't exist. Of Mater trying to convince Lightning McQueen to drive Bessie around. Yeah. Not sexually, just just drive her around.
Yeah, and here's the thing about Betsy, for those who want context. Betsy is not sentient. She's like this little oil drum thing that can spread tar onto the roads, and that's why Mado's trying to get Lightning McQueen to use it so he can fix the roads like he did in the movie.
I'm pretty sure, Ram, that she's mentally handicapped because she does move by herself.
You can't say that about Betsy.
She crapped black goo at the end of the cutscene, so she's actually.
But no. Betsy has no eyes, so you can't see. She has no eyes. She has no mouth. That means she's not sentient. That's the code in this universe, or the rule book. If in the rule book for this whole entire Cars universe, if it doesn't have a mouth, if it doesn't have eyes, then it's not sentient. That's the whole entire rules for this whole entire universe.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, good.
I mean, look at everything in this universe. Like, even in Planes. Planes is a spin-off movie universe for Cars. In Planes, there's like boats, giant U.S. boats who like ship cargo around. Those have eyes and a mouth, and the mouth is underwater. So, even those are alive, and they're drowning constantly. It's fantastic. I love it.
It's horrible.
Yeah, because the mouth is in the water. They're drowning 24/7.
Let's skip on something happy now.
Yeah, unless they don't need to breathe, but I doubt it. Because they have a mouth, they have to breathe sometime. They can eat. They eat sushi. They know what food is, but they also use gasoline. How does that make sense? So they eat and they also need gasoline to, move? What is this universe? Why does it exist?
Heck. Yeah. Pretty soon we'll be doing heart surgery for submarines. Okay.
Oh yeah. So, out of 10, what would you give Cars for the PS2?
I know last time I gave it, I think it was a 9. Yeah, when it comes to racing games, I'm still gonna give it a 9.
I give this an 8 out of 10 for the racing genre video games for the PS2. So that means I'm only comparing this to other, racing games on the PS2 and other consoles. So, yeah, it's a pretty good racing game. Even if you don't like cars, this is still a pretty good racing game to play for fun. Even if you don't like cars. But if you do like cars, it's an added bonus because, it's a good licensed game. It looks nice. But, hey, since SNIT has played other, Cars Universe games for the PS2, let's talk about Cars Race-O-Rama briefly, and let's talk about Cars International Racing Level Championship thing.
Oh yeah, Mater National, yeah.
Yeah, which one is better out of the trilogy for the PS2 console or Xbox One console you have it for?
Race-O-Rama takes place in a city. Now, disclaimer alert, I only played these games for a cheat video, so I've only played the first level of these games. Race-O-Rama takes place in a city. I wasn't too impressed by it. It was too easy. And you can skip Mater National, even though it's still probably a good game. It's basically just a big redo of the first game. That's what Mater National is. So, yeah.
So which one is your favorite? Just the first one?
Yeah, go with the first one. That was my favorite. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I heard there's like a whole bunch of new tricks you can do with Race-O-Rama that's not in the first game. I only own Race-O-Rama for the DS, and it's pretty okay. It's not the best, but for the DS, it's pretty good. It's pretty okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I feel as though that after Cars 1, they repeated the same stuff, and they tried to do some other crap that didn't work out, especially for me, at least.
Oh yeah, wait. I'm gonna talk about Cars DS briefly, and I'm gonna bring back the Cars PS2 thing, because there's one last thing I gotta mention about it. But Cars for the DS, it's a minigame collection. Do not buy Cars for the DS. It's not worth the money. But yeah, I thought when I bought the game, it was gonna be a whole entire racing game. It's not that. It's just a minigame collection. It's like one minigame. You have to lead Lightning McQueen through traffic to get to Sally, and it's a pretty okay minigame. I actually kind of like that one. It's my favorite one in the whole entire collection. And you gotta move these cars around the stylus, and then you gotta move Lightning McQueen in between the traffic and get to Sally. And it's a pretty competent minigame. But the other minigames are just complete garbage. Nothing's as good as that one minigame. Like one minigame, you're Ramon, and you gotta keep jumping on the touchscreen. That's pretty bad. There's another minigame where you're Mater, and you gotta keep rapidly touching the touchscreen with both your left hand and your right hand over and over again, and speed up and then blast up into space somehow. I don't know how Mater can blast up into space, but he does, and he does it in reverse. And the minigame sucks. You gotta collect these stars. It's not good. None of it's good, except for that one minigame that I mentioned. And maybe, just maybe, the cow tipping minigame is pretty okay for the DS collection. But there's no racing in this entire collection except for the main story missions, but they're not built like racing games. They're just like an auto-scrolling racing game with minor movement mechanics. It's bad. It's not that good. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad, it's okay. Like, it's like a 5 out of 10 game. If you really want it, it's a 5 out of 10. But anyway, let's go back to Cars. There's one last thing. Cars for the PS2. There's one last thing I gotta mention. Do you like all the race tracks in this game? Do you like how it's desert themed? Do you like the desert themed one? Or do you like the desert themed one? Or do you like the one that takes place in the NASCAR track? Which is your favorite? All of them are the same. All of them, except for the NASCAR track. Everything in the entire game takes place in the desert, the same exact desert. It just looks the same. Everything is the same.
Except you haven't gone to the third area yet, which is the forest and the mine. But you know what? I would still pick the desert area because I like jumping. Any race that has a lot of jumping.
There's only like 4 different tracks in this game. There's the desert, and like everything that takes place in the desert, and then there's the NASCAR track, then there's a forest one, and there's the mine shaft one that you mentioned before. But
yeah,
that's only 4 different tracks, and I get it because the whole entire movie of Cars, it takes place in the desert, so you kind of have to do it in the desert. And not only that, but the entire PS2 game of Cars, it takes place in a hub world, and the entire hub world is where all the tracks are layered in. So, you know how you can free roam in this game and move around in the whole entire environment? Well, now they're gonna set up like barriers around the environments, and it's like a miniature racetrack, and there's like 5 different types of racetracks you can have in one giant hub world of the environments. I guess it's cool.
They should have added in a free travel.
Yeah.
Because it gets complicated when the third area pops up. You have to just drive for what feels like 10 minutes just to get to a mission.
Yeah, there should be like a
travel for that part. Ooh.
Yeah, there should be like a quick transporting like mechanic in the game where you can just tap on the map and say, "Hey, I want to move to this mission," and they move you to that mission. You don't have to move or drive to the mission. But
yeah, that's what Mater's for.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking in the previous debates, the one that was cut off, that was like 2 hours and a half long. That Mater, he could, if you tap for like one location and say, "Hey, I want to move here fast," Mater can come in a cutscene and say, "What's up?" and he hightails your rear end and he moves you to the location in like 5 seconds, like the taxi in Battlefield Bikini Bomb. It could be like that. So
yeah, and they should have made Owen Wilson say "wow" every time.
Yeah, he only said it once in the entire game, and it's in the cutscene with the
postcard hunt.
Yeah. The postcard mechanic. Let's talk about that. There's like 20 different. There's like 20 different postcards scattered throughout the whole entire hub world of the what is it called? Route 66.
Hub world, whatever.
No, man. Yeah. What's the location
69.
called? I know it's on Route 66, but what was the hub world called? I don't really know.
Radiator Springs.
Yeah, Radio Springs. That's it. Radio Springs.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So,
Yeah, I did not do that whole mission.
How many
it's
did
just
you get?
optional. You don't have to do it.
How many did you get?
I got 9. I got 9 out of 20. Yeah.
I got like 3 of them. But do you know what happens if you get all 20 of them? Do you know what happens?
Yeah, you gotta redo it again because the wind, exclamation points or what it's called. Wind takes postcards away and puts them back in their spot, right?
No. It's probably something. It's probably something along the lines of that. I forgot what her name is, but that Model T looking.
Lizzie?
Yeah, Lizzie, I guess. So Lizzie, as soon as you give her the 20 cards, she's like, "Oh, thank you, Lightning McQueen, for these 20 cards," and she puts them on the ground and she pisses on them and says, "Get them again." You sack of garbage.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's a good secret ending to the game.
And then you unlock like Lizzie as like the main honcho, main character
Oh,
of the game.
come on.
It'd be
You know, she's
fantastic.
probably worse than Luigi. I'm not gonna drive her ever.
You told me that
I mean,
there's like
yeah.
10 different characters you can play as in this game. Maybe Lindsay's one of the characters you didn't unlock yet. Because you said like you unlocked like 8 characters or something.
Yeah, you get about 15 cars to race in this game.
15? You said
And
there's only
yeah,
10.
about 15.
I even looked at the back of the box. It says there's like 10.
It should say over 10, so I'm guessing about 15.
Yeah, I guess.
And thank God. Oh, guys, don't do this. I did the work for you. There's an easy mode called compact mode. Okay, here's the trick.
Yeah, there's 2 different modes in this game. You can either do compact mode or full mode. I don't know the difference. So, Snit, what's the difference between
compact mode
compact and
is-
full?
You cut it in half. There's only three cup races, and some other races that are cut off. Especially the car heist mini game. Any parts around that mini game are cut off basically. And that's basically it. You can beat compact mode in about, what was it, 5 hours, but it takes the normal mode should be over 10 hours to beat if you want to get everything. Otherwise, just 8 hours
It's
to
a
beat
long game.
on normal mode. Yeah.
That Samurai
wait.
Jack game was only
Yeah.
like 5 hours long. So,
Yeah, if you play on compact mode.
oh boy. Oh boy.
I found a trick that didn't exist, and well, okay, back to the beginning. I was told a lie that other people probably believe. You can play as Mac if you beat no mode and easy mode. Not true. I beat them both. I didn't unlock him. Don't do it.
But please tell me, can you play as me and a Tia? Because me and my Tia are my favorites.
Yeah, you should be able to. I think they're in the game. They should be.
Are both of them in the game, or just Mia or Tia? Or is like
They're
one?
both in the game. Yeah.
Is it like one skin swap? You can switch between Mia and Tia or something.
I don't think so. No.
You want to talk about skins in this game? Because Ramon's body shop in this game has like different skin color palettes. I don't like them. None of them are appealing to me except for the main default skin palette. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're turning the other cars into drag queens. It's not too special.
You made them blue. You can make them yellow. None of it looks good.
I switched up Lightning McQueen's costume because I liked the yellow lightning on one costume, but that was it.
I did it a few times just to have footage of me swapping different color palettes and stuff. But I didn't do it for the entire game. Just like a couple of instances where like, hey, let's do like green color palette and see what happens, and then show everyone, hey, look, you make him green and something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so whatever. It's nothing special. Yeah.
Is there anything left to talk about cars for the PS2?
There was a deleted scene
Another one?
of what?
Another deleted scene?
yeah, there's two more, but there's only one more that's interesting.
Okay.
Ramon was gonna try and teach you how to fly.
It was gonna push you off a cliff and then watch you die in a big blazing fire.
That's basically how it goes. And you explained it last time that it makes sense. Since
and the whole entire reason why he wanted you to jump off a cliff and turn into like a big blazing fire is because he wanted to light up his cigarette because it's Cheech from Cheech and Chong.
Yeah,
he didn't have like a match or lighter, so he just wanted you to catch on fire for him so he can light up, blaze up.
What a dick.
Yeah.
God. But he said that he flew over a sign one time. How could you not believe that?
Because he was high as a kite.
Okay. And there's another lead scene of Sergeant Fillmore gonna have a versus race against each other. That's it. Nothing special.
Yeah.
That's it. How much time do we have left?
It's been 50 minutes. 50.
Yeah, just get out of here. We're done.
Okay, so, I guess let's wrap it up. Would you like to talk about what kind of videos you're making right now? A little plug-in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll keep it short. I'm playing on DC Universe online to make an all bosses video. I'm using a hero and a villain, which basically means I gotta beat the online mode 2 times over. It's annoying as hell because it's so long. It's Ultimate Alliance times 10. Not by quality, but just by time. It's so freaking long. And RamsTheNameCom is gonna be the villain, so it's gonna be fun. Also, I'm getting a new computer sometime in August or September to get better at editing, and it's gonna be really fun. But I gotta wait 3 months for that to happen. So that's it. Bye.
Would you like to mention what times and what days you live stream?
Oh, I thought everybody already knew that. There's no time because well, you know what? Actually, on Saturday at 11 p.m. I recently started doing that because I've been playing a lot of horror games recently, and I just thought, you know what, maybe this should be the correct time for Saturday live streams. I know it's so late, but it's the only time that really works for me. And on Tuesdays, I will live stream an hour anytime past 4 p.m. So I got no time really on Tuesdays.
Okay, so let me think about everything about Cause PS2. Is there anything left? How about voice acting? Do you think everyone from the movie was in this game? Voice acting. Do you think they really had, Owen Wilson money for his voice? Because he does have a personal impersonator for his voice. You know the guy who plays
No way.
You know the guy who plays Blue in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? He's he's a professional Owen Wilson impersonator, and his other voice work other than Blue is just everything has to do with Owen Wilson with different video games and stuff like that. So he does like different voice work for Owen Wilson. But for that one instance, it was hard to play Blue in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends because the guy who created the show, he wanted, Owen Wilson to voice him, but of course they didn't have the money for it, so they just did an impersonator.
Yeah, Blue has a good voice. I would love to impersonate that if I could. It'd be awesome.
Wow.
No, not Owen Wilson, but actual Blue.
Yeah, I mean it's a slightly off voice to Owen Wilson for Blue. It's like a kid version of Owen Wilson, I guess. So like an Owen Wilson who hasn't gone through puberty yet, or like going through puberty, maybe 12 years old or something like that.
I can only imagine Blue's voice always yelling, even if he's trying to whisper. It just sounds like he's yelling to me. Yeah.
What else?
Well, I guess we're still talking about this.
What?
Yeah, there was a character in the first movie who wasn't in this game. Blue something. I know who
Oh yeah,
you're
the
talking about.
Dynamo King, the Dino King.
Dynamo King, yeah.
Yeah.
He was not in this game. He's not in it.
And the thing is, he's on the back of the
Yeah.
case for the PS2 game. So, yeah, the Dino guy, the blue guy, the guy who, gets his like engine blown up at the end of the race for the fourth film, and Lightning McQueen stops, driving or racing to pick him up and push him into last place.
Losers.
Well, I mean, he's second to
win.
last. The Dino King, the blue guy, he's second to last place. Lightning McQueen is dead last. I would have loved it if the Dynamo Blue King turns over to Lightning McQueen with a dying voice and says, "Ha ha, you're last place. I'm still the king." And then he dies. He just dies right there after saying that. It's fantastic. I would have loved that, but they didn't do that.
That would have been as epic as Logan's death scene. You know when he told X-23, now I know that you just bitch, and he dies.
And then the whole entire message for the Cars movie would have been, never help someone, because if you help someone, they're just gonna turn around and spit you in the face, so never help anyone. That's a good lesson to learn for the kids.
The lesson has not been learned, but whatever.
The lesson is never try.
Yeah, true. Well, is that it? I've got.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
else.
So yeah, this has been a leisure debate on cars for the PS2. I hope you enjoyed the video. Been drinking some H2O, and I'm all out.
Goodbye.
Did you get the joke?
H2O.
I was drinking some H2O, and now I'm all out of water. Now I gotta kick some ass.
And you're all out of kick-ass.
Yeah. Instead of chewing
Yeah,
bubblegum,
that's what
been
it is.
drinking water. I just saw that movie today for like a third time. It still holds up. It's pretty good. They Live. What?
Did you just cut off?
Yeah, a little bit. I was watching They
No,
Live a little bit
no.
earlier today. It's like my third time watching the film. It's pretty good. Holds up.
You should cut off this debate after I said, so you have no more kick-ass, and then you say yeah. Cut off after yeah.
Yeah. Yee.
No, not that yeah. The other yeah. God.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay, so anything else you want to talk about cars? And then I'm just on it.
Oh my god, we're still going.
We can still go, I guess.
No. It's a good game.
We need to even
Yeah.
out. It has to be an hour, and it's been 58 minutes. It's evening out, okay?
I feel like I'm gonna die here. You said 45 minutes is what we had to get
Is there
to.
any upgrades
We're
in this
going
game? Can
overtime.
you upgrade your car? I haven't got that far yet.
Oh,
No.
other than the booster, it goes up to level 3, but that's it.
Wow. That's it. What about points? There's points you can collect in this game. Like, there's different points for Lightning McQueen to collect around the environment in the hub world. What can you do with that?
Oh yeah. What's the point when you can unlock everything? But I'll let you know. Buy the artwork, buy more costumes, buy the deleted scenes, buy the in-game scenes, and yeah,
I
buy
would
the
have
races.
I would have loved it if you can unlock like a sound clip of Owen Wilson saying "Wow," and it's like the most expensive item in the whole entire game. It just says, "Wow,
1
you
million
did it!
points."
You finally bought my last masterpiece or something." I don't know. Congratulations! Wow. And then you pay like a 500 million points in that game for it.
Yeah. You can actually keep on getting points as long as you want, if you want to.
Yeah. I collected some points and then just gave up. I didn't think they were, useful. But apparently there's some use out of it, I guess. Some.
No? You can just cheat.
cheaters never win, though.
Okay, that's big talk from a loser right there. Don't talk like a loser. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I think that's about it. What else can I say about cards?
Yeah.
Because there's like a couple things that we mentioned in the last debate. The one that got corrupted that we could have mentioned, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So, yeah, let's wrap it up. This has been Cause PS2 Leisure Debates. This is Ram, and I'm here with Snit. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Hello.
And I give this game an 8 out of 10 for the racing genre games. And Snip gave it like a 9 out of 10 for the same exact genre. So yeah. I think that's about it. We can call it a day. So yeah, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you enjoy this new intro format and this whole entire CGI thing. It's new. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, I'll continue making more CGI stuff. And hey, if I can get more people to join for like debates, like if Jabmaster wants to join back in, he can. I'll customize a new channel because I forgot to mention this. I made a cheetah version of Snit just for this leisure debate because I decided that, you know, Ram, the mascot, it's a Ram, it's a Moon Knight, and it's a Sega Genesis combined into one thing. So I decided to do the same exact thing with Snit over here. His favorite video game console is a PS2, so I made him a PS2. His favorite superhero is Wolverine, so I made him a Wolverine costume. And then he's a cheetah. I don't know why he picked the cheetah.
It's the fast animal, man.
I thought maybe you picked a cheetah because you were using, you know, cheat codes for your YouTube channel. So cheetah, because you're cheating.
Yeah, that's the only popular series I can use for my channel. I'll just make cheat videos.
Yeah.
You cheated, didn't you? Get out of here, loser! Yeah.
He's been making a lot of cheat code videos lately, so that's probably why he wanted a cheetah. At least one of the reasons. But yeah. Let us know how do you like Snit's new design cheetah thing with a PS2 logo, PS2 buttons. It's got a Wolverine costume. Let us know what you think about that.
I like the blood.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood on it.
I didn't kill anybody.
I put blood on my costume too. There's like blood on the cape of my Moon Knight thing.
I need to make my case clear in case I have to go to court. My avatar didn't actually kill anybody.
It's his own blood.
Okay, good.
He cut off his bottom half. That's why you can't see it.
Wait. Now they're gonna send me to a mental hospital. I'm. The blood isn't real. It's just ketchup.
Now, for those who want to know about the whole entire mascot things, they're just animals like Donkey from Shrek that can talk. That's all it is. It's not like some kind of furry thing. It's just, you know, Donkey from Shrek is a sentient animal that can talk, but it doesn't stand on two legs, doesn't do anything. It's an animal. It doesn't act like a human. It just talks like a human.
You showed me a picture of this, but I didn't see the full effect of what this. Are you making a mouse move?
For what? The CGI?
For the CGI, yeah.
No, that would take way too long. You think I'm gonna sit there for 50 minutes and render out some CGI talking? No. Oh no, man.
Okay.
No, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have the CGI gems of both me and you moving up and down slowly, like some kind of screensaver. And in the background of the TV, it's gonna play the cars footage, but it's gonna be like distorted and stuff to look like it's in glass. So it's like a glass display of cars for the PS2 playing in the background with some static too for the added effect, and all gems are moving up and down. So it's gonna look nice.
Nope.
It's gonna look nice. So yeah. Anyway, goodbye.
Yeah, I've been getting recommended over the hedge videos for some reason. It's weird. It's kind of popular right now. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Okay, I guess maybe you gotta speed up things, and maybe you gotta release the Over the Hedge review before I do the Looney Tunes Bag in Action before I do Cars, because Over the Hedge is like the 4th place medal for like reviews for me. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to play that game because that game is so bland. It's not bad, but it's bland. Good thing I don't have to play the game again, because I got footage on my YouTube channel of me playing that game for the Let's Play series. And I beat the game too.
How could you?
So I can just use my footage. I don't have to play the game again, even though I don't know 100% what the mechanics are with the game. I can just use my footage. It'd be so nice. But yeah. Anyway, I guess it's time to end the video, so yeah, goodbye. See you later. Hope you enjoyed the Cause PS2 Leisure Debate with mySnikt. Yeah, goodbye. See you later. Is there anything you want to end with?
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Papa. Bye-bye.